Hi Cancer, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the second half of May 2022, or for whenever you find it. Let's get started. Hey Spirit, please bring messages for Cancer's highest good. Thank you. So if you're new to my channel, Cancer, welcome. I like to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype. It's like a little story time before we get into the tarot. And you have the Mystic. It's page 103. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not, I love my crows. They do not fear the darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. Beautiful energy. Thank you, Cancer, for bringing that out this morning. Okay, so I would like to open with the Witch's Tarot. This is for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Swords is sitting on the bottom of the deck right now, Cancer. Are you in your head right now, trying to make a decision, weighing out the options perhaps, or, opening to conversating with somebody? This queen is very guarded. She's had her heart trampled. So, she has her sword ready, but she is open to communication. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. Perhaps you're interacting with one of those signs. Perhaps you have it in your chart. She's known as the Ice Queen. She's going to make a head over heart decision, ultimately. So we have the Knight of Passion opening up your reading today. Knight of Wands energy, fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. It's a very fun energy, passionate, out for a good time, but not a long time, okay? Non-committal. So we have the Star coming next. This is major arcana for Aquarius. This is wishes coming true, divine healing energy as well. And interesting because bottom of the deck is karma. In this deck, it's called karma, but in most decks, this is the Judgment card. So interesting too in this deck that they show a full moon lunar eclipse, which we just had last night. Or rather, it was like midnight Monday morning. So, 12:30 Monday morning. The Hermit is next, coming after the Star. And that's amazing to have together like that, because especially with the Hermit facing the Star and the Star facing the Hermit, the light inside of the Hermit's lantern quite literally is the Star. The Hermit goes off to seek his or her healing. Looks like you found it, Cancer, or you're about to. Or perhaps you're walking straight into your wish to come true. Perhaps this is not anything to do with a relationship outside of the relationship you have with yourself, and firing back up and going after what you're passionate about. What gets you excited? Like, ask the child within you what it wants to do today. You know, I love doing that. I love asking the little girl within me, what would you like to do today? What would you like to do right now? And then doing it. Okay, so interesting though that the judgment energy is called karma in this deck, for real. Because judgment energy is karmic. You know, it's a wake-up call. It's a rebirth as well. It's the Scorpion rebirth energy. It's a card of Scorpio. 5 Pentacles on the deck, on the bottom of the deck right here, which is, you know, really tough energy, you know, poverty, consciousness, or feeling left out in the cold, feeling ghosted, feeling abandoned, inner abandonment issues, that kind of thing. Coming out of the cold, though, is what this is feeling like, because we have the 8 of Wands falling on the table next. And literally, like, check out this Hermit. He's out in the cold, right? It's frozen. It's a frozen landscape. And here we are coming out of that now, okay? You're re-emerging, Cancer, in a very fiery way. It's beautiful. You found some healing, and it's reignited a passion within you. That's what the cards are suggesting. Oh, definitely. Queen of Wands is next, coming under the Knight of Wands. Absolutely firing up and going after your passions. This is the queen of going after her passions. She chases down whatever it is that gets her excited. She's an entrepreneurial energy. She goes out there and takes action. Fire energy represents our actions in the tarot. Okay, so passionate actions at that. She's quite magical. You see the cat on her lap. So even if you're a masculine watching this reading, that is of no matter. Like, just because we're presenting in the feminine energy, that's fine. Everybody has inner masculine and inner feminine energy. The feminine being the intuitive. And this queen is known as, you know, she's the sexy queen. So Cancer, you're feeling good in your skin. You're feeling on top of your game. You're just out there like on fire. Look at the fire behind her. Something has got you fired up again, and it's beautiful. So the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, though, this is showing discernment again. Okay, so she is, you know, she's learned from the past, and she won't allow certain things anymore. I mean, there gets to be a point in your life when, you know, you don't need to relearn a lesson, right? You got that. It's very clear. Ace of Swords. It's very clear. At some point, it's like once you see it, you can never unsee it. We have the Ace of Pentacles as well. This is gorgeous, coming right under the star. Now, there you are, Cancer, in your element, Queen of Cups. That's the third queen to... No, that's the fourth queen. That's the fourth queen, isn't it? No, we haven't had the Queen of Pentacles yet. And I say yet because we're about to clarify. But you, Cancer, okay, Queen of Cups. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because the cup represents the water signs. You're focused on your cup. Look at how she's looking at her cup, right? That's her heart, her emotions, what she loves. This is a queen of compassion and love and emotional maturity. And it seems like we have a lot of movement right here at the end, and a victory because of some healing work that was done. 4 of Swords, right? This is a card of healing the heart, healing the mind, reclaiming the energy, and, you know, taking a pause. And then we have the 6 of Wands, which is like, now we're in victory mode. This is back on your high horse again, you know, like, and you open up back on your high horse. Like, you're feeling good, and I'm so happy for you. It's lovely to see. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is an offer coming in, Cancer, or one that you're giving. Wow, I wanted to pick up this Ace of Swords, and under that we have the King of Cups. So that's obviously a match now. The King and the Queen of Cups are here. So you're very clear perhaps about a connection. You know, obviously that's a coupling. Or someone is very clear about you. And they are coming in with an offer. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is a huge, significant offer. It's a brand new beginning in something substantial, grounded, that could, you know, it shows potential for growth. Right under that, though, is that Four of Swords. So it's like somebody kind of cleared the mind there with that Four of Swords in order to be able to move forward. Six of Swords, which is leaving, you know, a rough past in the past and moving forward into smoother territory, very passionately as well, with that Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is known as the arrows of love. I mean, the wand energy is fire element, which is, you know, love and passion. Let's clarify. Okay, ethereal visions. This is for Cancer. Yeah, I split the deck to shuffle, and there's the Knight of Cups. So more Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and the Knight of Cups is offering cup of love. It's like a dating card, right? It's not like a huge commitment energy. It's just it's an offer. See where it goes, right? So there is a need for balance showing up here, and Spirit assisting in finding that balance. The Two of Pentacles is having a lot on your plate, like having to juggle a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. And with Temperance, though, you see how she's pouring between two cups. It's really a very similar energy here. Not really similar, but you know, they're both balancing things. This one is like, oh my God, how do I do this all on my own? How do I do this all on my own? This one's like, hey, just ask Spirit, and Spirit's got your back. Okay. So, you know, ask for assistance, and they will assist. And the thing about Temperance as well is it is a process. You have to trust in the process. Okay, beautiful. Much more balanced energy coming through now. King of Pentacles is rock solid. Okay, that is earth plane energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and King of the suit of money. So stability, right? And just showing up stable now, not juggling two pentacles, like going crazy. No, he's holding one pentacle. He's seated in his throne. He's stable. He's steady. He's dependable and reliable as well. All right, so that is sort of the opposite energy of this Knight of Wands. As far as Knight of Wands is just, he's out there for fun. He's not trying to settle down. He's here for a fun time, not a long time, that kind of thing. But like I said, I really feel, especially with that Queen of Wands under that Knight of Wands, it's like you, Cancer, are just, you're coming back to life again. It's a reignition, okay, of your passions and your passions for life, and happy to be here in your skin. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Wands, please. I kind of want to keep the Queen as well, but let's see. Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. The Artist is on the bottom of the deck. This is unique to this deck. It's an oracle card for this deck, and it quite literally is a creative person. It represents someone in the arts of some sort. You know, music, theater, poetry, sculpture, oil on canvas, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so Knight of Wands is being clarified by the Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, is somebody getting, you know, becoming single, getting divorced, going to court to get divorced to become single? Because this is a single energy. And to be honest, this Knight of Wands is a very single energy as well. Like, this is a player energy. This is someone who's out there just to have fun, not committal, non-committal, like totally non-committal. So this Nine of Pentacles is a single person living their best life. Their bills are paid. They want to they want to do something, they can do something. There's no strings attached. There's nobody to have to explain yourself to. It looks like somebody here is feeling very feisty, right? And just feeling themselves, feeling good in their skin and wanting to explore the horizons, not be tied down at all. So that's what that's feeling like, honestly, because you see here with the Ace of Swords, it can very much be a severing energy, right? It's a sword, for God's sake. So when you make a choice, which the Ace of Swords can often represent, making a choice, deciding on something, having clarity about something and making a decision, that means cutting one thing out to choose another. And we did see that Two of Pentacles come out earlier. So that is that juggling act, right? She is also holding that Ace of Swords. Justice is holding that Ace of Swords. So Justice is major arcana for the sign of Libra. You may have it in your chart. You may be interacting with a Libra. The Hermit is a card of Virgo. Let's clarify the Star. This is wishes coming true, and this is healing. You have a wish coming true. I mean, there's a freaking Ace of Pentacles right under it. And holy crap, a lot of cards just came out. The Magician is on the bottom of the deck. This is Virgo and Gemini energy. Oh my. Okay. Somebody's been holding back their love. There's been confusion, okay? And just like, because of the confusion, like heartbreak here, like I am just summing this up because there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards coming out to clarify the Star. So Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. This is brand new love and soulmate connection, right? Beautiful energy, right? But no, somebody's completely held back, like closed off, holding their arms over their heart chakra and, not basically being greedy with their energy, like not giving of themselves at all. And, keeping this Seven of Cups energy, it's like all these different options, having confusion about all of the options. You see here in this Seven of Cups how that person has a mask. It's like they're wearing a mask. They're not really showing their true selves. And it, Cancer, this is you, King of Cups energy again, or that's Scorpio or Pisces energy as well. But with the heartbreak, it's sort of like that energy of like feeling all this emotion, but holding it back is like causing all this heartbreak. There's obviously like a beautiful potential for love there. Then we have this, Empress with this Page of Wands, which a page coming up to an Empress, I mean, it's like, to give you like a visual representation of how this person feels, like approaching an Empress and I'm just this little tiny page. That's how this energy reads. So the Empress is amazing. She's all 4 queens in one. She's goddess energy. She's divine feminine energy. She's magical. She is abundance. So anything she wants, she instantly manifests it. So, and then you have this little page, right? So it's like an unequal match there. Now, the Page of Wands is, passionate and excited and fun, but I feel like, maybe somebody is holding back because they just don't feel like they can bring to the table what an Empress deserves. So find your place in the story, Cancer. Empress is Venus energy, so that rules the 2 signs of Taurus and Libra. Let's continue. The Hermit is next. Yeah, okay, the Hermit goes off to clear the mind because there's a lot going on. 2 of Pentacles is showing up again. And this is having a lot going on, and it is a juggling act, and it's like, for how long can you juggle? No, you're going to have to put one of those things down eventually and make a choice, right? Look here too with the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So that's like choosing between two passions, right? The Ace of Wands is the passionate new beginning. You see two wands here. So it is a bit of a choice. And you see how he's just standing there at his balcony, like contemplating. And it's also, you know, well, how do I even, if I choose this, how do I even make it happen, right? It feels like there's a huge distance between you and that passion, perhaps, or this person and you know, that there could be travel involved. Eight of Wands can be a card of travel. So it could be lots of passionate communication or traveling. So, you know, you could need to plan a trip. The Eight of Wands, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Cancer. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. The Hermit just came out again. So the Hermit literally is the card before the Eight of Wands, and now it's coming out to clarify the Eight of Wands. And so literally it's like you had to get real quiet on perhaps planning this trip or planning this communication, or this person is having to get real quiet and go within and search themselves deeply in order for, you know, them to feel confident enough for the communication to come through, to find the clarity within themselves of what makes them happy, you know, and what makes you happy, Cancer. The Sun on the bottom of the deck. This is the happiest card in the deck. So truly, like, trolling the depths within yourself. What makes you happy? Do more of that. All right, so the Sun, I mean, this is beautiful. It's blessings all over your reading today. It's reminiscent too of this Ace of Pentacles, this gorgeous Ace of Pentacles. This is Leo energy. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands because she's Leo energy as well. Leo, Sag, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, more Leo energy coming through with the Strength card. This did require strength to be able to have to go through this. This was like, you know, maybe a long time where you had to kind of feel alone with that Hermit. But with the energy of the Queen of Wands, it's like this coming back to life, this firing back up. I mean, you look at their wands. Both she and the Knight have these wands that have flowers all sprouted at the top. You know, it's like coming back to life and after a time of rest. The Four of Swords is very similar energy to the Hermit. This is, you know, quieting the mind. Sword energy represents our mind, and this is healing of the mind, healing of the heart, reclaiming your energy, that kind of thing. And finding self-mastery in that process, because the Strength also represents having the strength to control, you know, the beast within, right? That everybody struggles with. The Four of Swords is now here twice too, just saying. So clearly somebody's been doing the work. I mean, for me, that's a card of meditation, doing like your deep breathing meditation every day, right? So it brings in the blessings. It opens up your crown chakra there, and it aligns you, and you can receive, you know, downloads and inspiration and inspired thoughts is really what I want to say. That's why I'm tripping over my words. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. But, you know, this is beautiful energy. These aces represent something brand new, okay? So, it really honestly feels like you've come back to life after doing some healing work, or somebody has. Whoever the person is that needs to make this offer, because they weren't feeling adequate. They were feeling inadequate or something. But there is another energy here that's just like, I just want to be single, doing my own thing, right? Somebody's like holding back perhaps because they just want to play the field too, you know, with that Knight of Wands energy. But look, this Ace of Pentacles is something solid. You know, that's a beautiful energy. So the Ace of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. Thank you. Queen of Swords with the Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think somebody's very anxious about giving this Ace of Pentacle offer because they're approaching a Queen of Swords. This is someone who is, like I said, she's known as the Ice Queen. She's going to make head over heart decisions. But, you know, the thing about the Queen as opposed to the King of Swords, the King of Swords has his mind made up. You're not going to change the King of Swords' mind. Like, it's not going to happen. Now, the Queen, she's still open to communication. And she even has this little bird on her shoulder. It looks like a white seagull. Yeah, because she is at the beach. She's at the beach, you know, contemplating things or whatever, but she's open to communication. That's the thing. But somebody is like super stressed out making this offer. All right, well, Queen of Cups, please clarify the Queen of Cups. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups walking straight into the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Emperor is showing up on the bottom of the deck. So clearly now we have a match, the Emperor and the Empress. Maybe, you know, with this Eight of Cups showing up, somebody had to leave something behind. Perhaps that was, you know, the energy that we just saw a moment ago of the Nine of Swords, where somebody's up in bed, not able to sleep, like totally in an anxious mind. This shows mastery. Okay, this is another card of self-mastery here. The Emperor is very much in control of himself. He's in control of pretty much everything. The only energy out here who has any influence over the Emperor is the Empress. And that's just because she gets what she wants. I mean, she's the Empress. She wants something, it's instantly manifested, whether or not it manifests magically off of her or the Emperor brings it to her. She gets what she wants. And anyway, something had to be left behind with that Eight of Cups. Perhaps that is like an old way of feeling, an old way of thinking and feeling, because our thoughts are so, you know, connected to our emotions. But this is an energy of leaving something behind. I think it might have been that Nine of Swords that we just saw, you know, leaving that negative mindset alone, like leaving it behind. With the Six of Swords, this is also leaving behind like negative thoughts. And you see how the two are connected, because sword energy represents the air element in our thoughts and the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But look at how he's in a boat, right? He's in the freaking water. The water represents our emotions. So thought and emotion is intricately interconnected. If we're having negative thoughts, we're not feeling good. We're feeling shitty, you know? So it's the same thing. So it's like leaving the negative mindset and the negative emotions behind so that we can level up, like come correct. 10 of Pentacles, that's long-term investment, and that's being, you know, committed to one person. 10 of Pentacles is long-term, like energy, like grandpa, grandma, the grandkids. It's, you know, generational wealth. It's generations of family. So that's all coming out to clarify this Queen of Cups. And so that might be, you know, your energy leaving behind some negative and emotions / thoughts to move into a more stable place here, or the person that you're interacting with, right? So you'll know your place in the story. So let's continue. The Six of Swords, again, that's just, you know, leaving it behind. So let's further clarify the leaving it behind. Clarify the Six of Swords, please, for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, yeah, leaving it behind so that we can make this offer. Again, it is a page, but, you know, it has to start somewhere, right? It has to start somewhere. It's an initiation into a new venture forward, into, you know, 10 of Cups, Cancer. I mean, come on, this is beautiful. This is emotional bliss with another human. This is 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, like for real. The potential energy here is amazing. It might come out of nowhere. You might be surprised by this communication. Pages are communicators, and you did have the Page of Wands as well. So Four of Swords to the Six of Wands. Like I said, I feel like that's somebody who was in, you know, quiet contemplation for a while with the Four of Swords, collecting their energy, healing the mind, healing the heart. And now they're back in their saddle again, feeling victorious, feeling on top of the world. So let's clarify them together since they're extras. Four of Swords to the Six of Wands. Thank you. Yeah, wow. King of Wands is now on the bottom of the deck. So we have yet another match. Two people who are very passionate about each other. We have, coming out to clarify, the Four of Swords, Six of Wands. We have, wow, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Magician. So now that we have the Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands here, Knight of Wands is here twice. This is someone who leads with their passion, all right? Like, not exactly long-term energy. This is very, like, instant gratification, very passionate energy. With the Seven of Swords, it's sneaky. It feels sneaky, you know, especially the Magician, and manipulative, right? Or perhaps it's just that this situation, we did open up with the Justice to the Nine of Pentacles. Perhaps, you know, clarifying the first Knight of Wands that's here. And like I said before, perhaps somebody's been stuck in a marriage for a long time. They're trying to get divorced, and they really just need to play the field for a while, get out there, have fun. Knight of Wands energy, like not worry about being with just one person. Seven of Swords, though, this could be, you know, needing to strategize how to exit, because it's like you got to tiptoe. But the Seven of Swords is, I mean, it's sneaky. Oy. Listen, if you're the female being approached here, you just use your discernment, okay? You're going to know if it's a player approaching you by your gut instinct. You know, it could just be that somebody's been stuck in something for a long time. You know, it's been a long time, and they need to see the Seven of Pentacles down here to the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior sitting underneath this King of Wands. So it's been a long time that you've been having to fight this battle, perhaps. You've been stuck in indecision, not knowing what to do with that Two of Swords. I mean, it could be a very tough situation that's going on here. You know, obviously there's something that needs to be left behind, like two cards of leaving it behind, right? That's a very difficult decision, but under that is the King of Cups and Cancer. I mean, follow your heart, follow your passions, do what is right for you ultimately, and whatever that is. But yeah, I can see why, if it's been a long time and you're feeling kind of stuck, you would have to strategize on how to get out there again. If this makes sense, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's get you some Moonology. If any of this makes sense, this is a Mercury retrograde reading, so you know, I mean, doing the best I can over here. Let's see. This is for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. If you would like a private reading with me, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. If you like the way I read the cards, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It'd be super helpful to get it out there for other people to find. And you have nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon energy. On the bottom of the deck, you have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini energy. So, you know, perhaps things are just not very clear right now. It is Mercury retrograde after all, like I said. Let's get you some angels and ancestors. This is for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. We have Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. We also have Stag, trust and thrive. And we have Oracle, wait for important information. Well, hopefully I was your Oracle today. I love that card. All right, let's get you some daily guidance from the angels. This is by Doreen Virtue. This is for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, we have release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. And remember, I did see somebody up here who felt a whole bunch of love, but was like really holding back and like not going there. So there's something about releasing here coming through. We also have trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. Did you receive an inspired thought, Cancer? Definitely follow those. That's highly recommended by me. So, all right, let's get you some charms. I love following the trail of inspired thought. You have the letter E, or is it this way? I can't tell for you which way it should go in the camera. But anyway, it's the letter E, so maybe that's in somebody's name. We have this little Mother Mary medallion, which for me is just one aspect of the goddess energy. Oh, she's coming through twice. Rosa Mystica. So goddess energy showing up loud. Then we also have God energy here with the sun. So beautiful, beautiful. The sun did come out in your reading as well, didn't it? Briefly. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. And until next time, take it easy. Bye.